Back. While most New Year's resolutions have to do with a healthier lifestyle, Connecticut's Better Business Bureau is out with some smart consumer solutions to protect you, your money, and your family from common scams. Here with some more on what you need to know is the Better Business Bureau's Howard Schwartz. Howard, always nice to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What are some of the areas of main concern that we should know about in 2012?
Well, virtually anywhere where we're giving out personal information or credit card information. So that can run from even when you're hiring a contractor or dealing with a seller, online commerce, protecting our personal and financial information, because we have to protect ourselves from some pretty sophisticated scams. And a really quick example, aside from the ones I just gave, is a hotel scam where you get called in the middle of the night. Somebody says, we need your credit card information at the front desk because our computer has crashed. In fact, the call originates from outside the hotel, and you've just given your information to somebody in the middle of your sleep. So we have to be more vigilant than ever.
I know. I feel like people don't really pay attention, and then something happens and they freak out.
But that's part of the key, and that really is, if you know how someone's going to break into your house, you can protect yourself. Right. So understanding how the scams work is really the key. And if you're talking, for example, the threats can come from a flyer that's left at your home, from an offer for a free cruise that you might get by mail. It could be an unsolicited link in an unsolicited email. It could be, for example, through social networking links. These are the things that we've got to be very careful about and give careful thought before we click on things, open things, or give information on the phone.
What should we get in writing?
You should get everything in writing. Ultimately, terms and conditions are very important. When we're buying something, when we're hiring a contractor, we should make sure that the start date, the end date, what materials will be used, and certainly all kinds of verbal representations should be there, and as well as any fees or warranty information.
Okay. What else? What else do we need to know to really make sure we are protected? Terms and conditions is one of the
Yeah, because Better Business Bureau gets hundreds of complaints a year from people who see what they think are unauthorized charges on their credit cards for various things, and in some cases, they've agreed to it digitally. The problem is you can get a pop-up that says, save 30% on this purchase if you click here.
Happens all the time.
And if you don't read those terms and conditions, you've just digitally given your signature, and what will happen is you'll find out you're a member of a travel club or buying club when you see a charge appear on your next credit card. So you've got to read. The fine print is getting finer, and nobody likes to do it, but you've got to know what you're getting into.
All right, identity theft. Let's talk about that.
Identity theft. One of the first things you've got to do is, if you don't need it, then shred it. Don't forget about the small, low-tech ways of identity theft. We can be so busy in the mall carrying all kinds of packages and things that we don't realize our wallet's hanging out of our pocket, that somebody can do a grab and run. But the other issues with identity theft, we should be checking our credit reports for free once a year with annualcreditreport.com. That's the government-sanctioned one. Now, if you try and stagger that over the year and get one report every 4 months from each of the credit reporting agencies, you can see if there are lines of credit that are open that shouldn't be. You should really know what's going on with that. Protect your health insurance numbers, your Medicare number, because that is your Social Security number. So be very careful who you give this out to. People may ask for it.
They ask for it everywhere now, too.
And you're not obliged to give it. And this is also important if you're called in for what could be a scam job interview. Somebody says, we need this information to help process your application. Or they may ask you for a credit card number or bank account information saying, we need money to do a background test or for training materials, or we need your bank account number so we can set up direct deposit. So
always got to be on your toes,
yes,
especially online. You got to pay close attention.
And keep obviously your virusware and anti-spyware software up to date.
Crucial. All right, Howard, thank you so much. Howard Schwartz with the Better Business Bureau. If you want to hear those tips again, just go on to our website at WTNH.com and